Are you getting deep, restful sleep every night? Do you want to wake up every morning feeling completely recovered? The answer is simple. Make your bedroom completely dark. Eliminate artificial light at night, thoroughly and completely. Why does this work? This slide explains everything. When you're exposed to light at night, your brain's suprachiasmatic nucleus gets confused. The suprachiasmatic nucleus, the SCN, it's a precision 24-hour clock embedded deep inside your body. When this clock is disrupted, melatonin secretion is suppressed. Melatonin, the hormone that draws you towards sleep. The longer you're exposed to bright light, and the closer its wavelength is to blue, the greater the suppression. What are the long-term consequences? Sleep collapse. And science warns us, it doesn't stop there. Epidemiological links to cancer, obesity, and diabetes have been reported. This is a fact built up over decades of chronobiology research. The evidence is robust when it comes to melatonin suppression and its effects on the circadian clock. Meanwhile, the magnitude of long-term risks like cancer continues to be evaluated through ongoing epidemiological research. And here's the thing, this is achievable. Cover your windows with blackout curtains. Block the LEDs on your electronics with tape. This will change your sleep. Today, let me show you the science behind it. First, let's understand the mechanism. Deep inside your eye, there are specialized cells. These are melanopsin-containing retinal ganglion cells, iPRGCs for short. These cells respond most powerfully to light near 480 nanometers, the blue wavelength range. When iPRGCs detect light, they send signals to the hypothalamus in the brain. That's where the suprachiasmatic nucleus, the SCN, resides. The SCN functions as the command center for every clock in your body. When the SCN receives that signal, it issues a command to the pineal gland. It's daytime. Do not secrete melatonin. Normally, this command stops after the sun goes down. But modern nighttime lighting never stops sending that command. Streetlights, smartphones, overhead lighting. These light sources keep deceiving the SCN, pushing back the onset time of melatonin secretion. The magnitude of that delay changes based on light intensity, duration of exposure, and wavelength. The more blue content, the longer the exposure, the greater the impact. With that foundation in place, let's look at what's specifically happening. Here's a fact that most people are missing. Even when you think you've darkened the room, light is affecting your circadian clock more than you realize. Researchers have shown that even low illuminance levels, just a few to 10 plus lux, can significantly suppress melatonin. The hallway nightlight, the TV's standby LED, the glow leaking from the next room. Even this kind of faint light has a non-zero impact on your circadian clock. But now, there's an even more important finding. At the same brightness level, the color of light changes your risk. In 2018, the International Commission on Illumination, the CIE, proposed an evaluation standard called the melanopic metric. This metric accounts not just for simple brightness and lux, but for how much blue content the light contains. For example, 8 lux of white LED lighting and 8 lux of red lighting have dramatically different effects on your circadian clock. At the exact same brightness. That means two things are required for nighttime light management. First, simply make it darker. And second, reduce the blue content. Only when both are in place can you minimize damage to your circadian rhythm. There are also significant individual differences in sensitivity to melatonin suppression. In the same light environment, some people are more susceptible than others. That's exactly why the principle of as dark as possible with as little blue as possible is an effective strategy for everyone. Science shows that the consequences extend far beyond sleep problems alone. In 2007, the International Agency for Research on Cancer, IARC, operating under the WHO, issued an important classification. Shift work involving nighttime hours was classified as Group 2A, probably carcinogenic exposure. And in 2019, IARC conducted a reevaluation and maintained that classification. The fact that the classification didn't change means the scientific evidence has only continued to accumulate. Large-scale cohort studies have reported associations between years of night shift work, outdoor light at night environments, and breast cancer risk. Melatonin has both antioxidant and anti-tumor properties. When melatonin can't be secreted because of continuous nighttime light exposure, this protective function is lost. There are metabolic effects as well. Leptin and ghrelin, the hormones that regulate appetite, are affected by circadian rhythm disruption. As a result, epidemiological evidence links this disruption to obesity and type 2 diabetes. There's one more fact you can't afford to overlook. If you have children in your home, pay close attention. Research shows that children's eyes transmit more light than adults, making children approximately twice as susceptible to melatonin suppression from nighttime light. Habits you thought were helpful, like a nightlight in the child's room, may actually be working against them. So am I saying you should walk in complete darkness when you get up to use the bathroom at night? That's not the unrealistic extreme I'm after. Here is a scientifically sound solution: low-intensity red or amber lighting. Here's why you need to understand red light specifically. The wavelength that your eye's melanopsin cells respond to most powerfully is approximately 480 nanometers, blue light. But red wavelengths above 620 nanometers barely stimulate melanopsin at all. Even when evaluated by the CIE's melanopic metric, red light shows minimal circadian impact. However, there's an important caveat. Red means it's fine to be bright. That's not the takeaway. Research suggests that even red light can have arousing effects at high intensity. So here's the principle. As dark as possible remains the top priority. Beyond that, low blue-red or amber light becomes the rational choice for nighttime lighting. Just bright enough to see where you're stepping. That's your benchmark. Install a low-intensity red LED in your bathroom. The same principle applies to nighttime feedings with infants. Small changes protect the quality of your sleep every single night. Now, let's systematize the environment building you can start tonight. There are 4 steps. Step 1. Blackout curtains. Choose a blackout-rated product. But simply installing the curtains is not enough. Light leaks through the gaps at the top and sides of the window. Seal those gaps completely with hook and loop tape or blackout tape. If possible, I recommend using a simple lux meter to measure brightness at eye level in your sleeping position. This makes it immediately clear where improvements are needed. Step 2. Complete shielding of electronics. The blue blinking light on your router, the TV standby lamp, the humidifier display, the digital numbers on your clock. Cover all of these with black electrical tape. And here's one critical warning about your smartphone. Simply turning on night mode or night shift to make the screen yellow is not enough. Research from 2021 makes this clear. Changing the color temperature alone doesn't prevent melatonin suppression if the screen is still bright. You need to reduce not just the color, but the luminance, all the way to minimum. That is the action that actually matters. Step 3. Replacing nighttime lighting. Swap out the lighting in your hallway and bathroom for low-intensity red or amber LEDs. Just bright enough to see where you're stepping. That's the benchmark. Step 4. Natural light on weekends. In 2017, a research team led by Wright at the University of Colorado published a landmark study. Just 2 days of camping on the weekend, spending time in natural light-dark cycles with no artificial light, shifted melatonin onset an average of 1.4 hours earlier. The damage done by artificial light during the week is partially repaired by outdoor time on the weekend. This is the scientific foundation of melanopsin dark therapy. Combining all 4 of these steps can dramatically improve your sleep environment, even in an urban setting. Now, let's organize today's key takeaways. Here's your summary. First, artificial light at night affects your circadian clock, even dim light. And at the same brightness level, more blue content means greater impact. Effective countermeasures require both making it darker and reducing blue content. Night mode on your phone alone is not enough. Reducing luminance to minimum is the action that truly matters. Second, the health effects of nighttime light extend far beyond sleep. IARC has continued to classify shift work involving nighttime hours as Group 2A in both its 2007 classification and its 2019 reevaluation. Children are approximately twice as susceptible to nighttime light as adults. It's worth reassessing the sleep environment for every member of your family. Third, just 2 days in a natural light environment over the weekend can partially reset a disrupted circadian rhythm. This is a fact demonstrated by the 2017 University of Colorado study. Even in urban environments where full control isn't possible, weekend outdoor time is a powerful countermeasure. Where is light entering your bedroom tonight? What color is your child's nightlight, and how bright is it? Share your strategy in the comments below. Thanks for investing in your health today. On this channel, we decode how the human body works and the science of health, not with emotion, but with evidence, not with trends, but with physiological mechanisms. Just like today's strategy for protecting your sleep from light pollution, we'll keep delivering science-based habits you can put into practice starting tomorrow. Subscribe to this channel and keep upgrading your health knowledge with science. Until next time,